Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Hardaway. He's out there with cool hands. B out there with Anthony. Lets the three fly. That's good.
You always like to get that first lead of the game.
Yeah, you know, Steve, a good way to set the tone early on there.
Outside Rose. There's the feed to Ibaka. The dish to McDermott. 6 on the shot clock. Ibaka sets the pick for Rose. Second chance shot. Shot is off. And New York will come the other way. Throws it up high.
The lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
There's the pass to Ibaka. Back to Rose. He kicks it to Ibaka. And it's rejected. Anthony right side. Pass to Murray for the three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Here's Vaughn, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, it took a while, but somebody finally got a shot to go.
You know, I was starting to get a little concerned for them. I mean, it hadn't been pretty to this point.
Here's Murray. For three. That's good. Murray's got 6.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Rose attacking. It's rebounded by New York.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night. And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's the prodigy. Cannot hit. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Knicks lead by 11. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks take on Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. It's happening next Monday night.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Lockett is out there with Andre Robertson. Then there's Noah. Then there's Brian Roberts. And it's the prodigy in at the shooting guard position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Out to Hardaway. From downtown, the rebound by Ibaka. Bulls trail by 9. 1:25 left in the first half. Passes it to the prodigy. Ibaka outside to the inside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the night. So for the Bulls, Biyombo is checked in for Ibaka. McDermott comes in for Andre Robertson. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Brian Roberts. 1:09 left in the second quarter. Here's Jackson. bangs home the trifecta.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Here is Rose after New York gets the three. Misses from close range.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one too. And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Well, they've really kind of struggled offensively here. So I think this timeout is for him to really draw something up, maybe get an easy 2 and get their confidence back.
You know, sometimes an easy basket out of a break is just what you need to get things back on track. And coaches always have plays specifically for that situation, coming out of timeouts for an opportunity to get a bucket.
Goose is checked in for the Prodigy. Unloads. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And it's 8 points for Cool Hands. Bulls trail by 10. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Goose, guarded by Jackson. That's good. And that's now 7 points for Goose.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Stolen by Rose. Here's Noah. Finishes the break with a slam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
And the first half is now in the books. New York ahead, leading by 8. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And, Coach, in this kind of a matchup against this team, how important is keeping control of the ball and limiting turnovers?
It's huge. Live ball turnovers, if you put them in the open floor, they're very difficult to stop. But we got to play some defense. We're not playing any defense right now.
Tom, thank you.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at Cool Hands in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1.
And what a game for Cool Hands. He's got 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got B. Cool Hands is out there with Jackson. Then it's Anthony. New York leading by 8. Jackson up top. He's covered by Rose. Good. He has 5. 1:21 left in the third. He dishes it to McDermott. Back to Rose. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Murray. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. That's 12 points for Cool Hands.
Easy baskets. That's exactly what they need.
Rose goes in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Boy, you see him take flight. I mean, literally just flying through the air. What a special talent.
54 seconds left to play in the third. Here's the teardrop, and he gets it to go. Anthony's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Ibaka dishes to Biyombo. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Has to be. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third, and the shot is good. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
Right side Rose. Ibaka sets the pick for Rose. Feeds to Ibaka. Outside Rose. And stolen by Murray. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Tries a three off the inbound. Oh, he put it down!
It'll count.
What a shot!
I think that one was
at
good.
the buzzer! Oh. And as we end the third quarter.
Game 2 of the Western.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feat, putting it way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it. And not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
Yeah, the timing of these plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Chicago right now, Brian Roberts out there with the prodigy. Then it's Ibaka. Then there's Noah. And it's Roberson, and at the small forward position.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Here's Jackson. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Jackson.
Anthony's got his third assist on the night.
It's going to be a tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down here and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Cool Hands. Now, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
And Roberts kicks to Roberson. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to the prodigy. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That's his first foul. Some changes for Chicago. Bairstow, he's checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's early in for the prodigy. Frazier the pass to the beast. From the arc. No good. And it's Chicago the other way.
Well, it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe now.
Yep, this one's a done deal.
Here's Early. And the Bulls with another miss. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Roberts. Pass to Early. Let's go. Leaps for it, but they recover it. Puts up a 3 off the mark. So no problem for New York as they get the win.